Our particular arcade is tied to a restaurant in Breckenridge, Colorado, a family sports bar that's been there since 1989. Jeff and I both have took jobs at that restaurant in the early 2000s. He had another company while Jeff and I were in there working as managers running the arcade. Jeff and I caught wind that their lease was coming up with Eric, and we pitched a business idea to him. Hey, could we run the arcade? And we sat down, had a conversation about it. And he said, yeah, you guys put together a business plan, go get a loan. If you want to do it, you can take over the lease. And that was in 2011. I remember right, our loan was $100,000. We were terrified as to how we were going to pay back $100,000 with pinball machines. 13 years later, here we are, $1 million business, and we don't know what we're doing really, but here we are.
I would agree everything you said. Sometimes it definitely feels like a dream, right? I was gonna say at the trade shows they call our arcade the unicorn because there's nothing else like it.
It blurs that line because we do have the restaurant attached to it, and you saw that, but it's an unattended arcade. It's 1,500 square feet of floor space. It's 30 machines. It's an unattended arcade, and it does over $1 million in sales a year through this arcade. It's a pretty unique beast.
Because originally, like we talked, when we started this business, we wanted to be able to buy a new snowboard every year because living paycheck to paycheck essentially up here, we needed something more, and it was only meant to be pocket change. That's all we wanted out of this. And it ended up changing our lives, I think, so.
And it's just the two of us that do this. There isn't no one else. We're the janitors, we're the CEOs, and we had to empty machines when it was super busy and count the quarters, and that, we couldn't keep up. We couldn't come in the mornings and do it. And that's what pushed us to the card system. And on a suggestion from some guys we know in Denver, we ended up going with Sequoia. We have a super high stress environment, as we talked about with the machines, and it just wasn't that robust. Their system wasn't that great from top to bottom. It made us a lot of money. Customers liked it, but it opened our eyes to, okay, how can we have, what's the best card system out there? And so we started doing some research, and by research, we went to Dave & Buster's in Denver to see who Dave & Buster's used. And that's where we ran into, and we'd seen it the years before, the Embed name.
I'd say we probably made a 20% jump in revenue that first year. Does that sound right, Chris?
Yeah, no, I think it was wild, right? Because we're in a unique situation where we went from quarters to a competitor system. And did we see 20% plus when we went from quarters to just card system?
Yeah.
And then we thought, okay, we're gonna scrap that entire thing and then bring in a new system, card system. Will we even make any more money? And that wasn't the point. We wanted the reliability. But I think it was another, is another 20% on top.
It was another 20% jump, I think.
Yeah. And I would say that's ease of use. I really, from the way the kiosk work to the way you tap the card. Yeah. Reliability, ease of use, smoothness of function. The speed.
It's super fast.
Yeah. And I'm not knocking the other guys. Sequoia made us a ton of money and got us there. One of our good buddies in the town next to us, that's in the arcade business, uses Amusement Connect, and the Embed system just blows it away. And I'm talking from a simple, just from tapping your card to playing the game. The Embed system's like silky smooth flying through the clouds, and we laugh at his system. It's like walking through mud to get a game to start. I can't imagine what it's like behind the scenes. So reliability. Yeah. He's asked us, right, Jeff, how many times were you guys down? How many times was your system down last year? And we both looked at him like, what?
Never?
A busy day, we sell 400 cards on our heavy days.
Yeah, 400.
But that's 200 cycles a day, and it works every day. It's awesome.
That's nice. I love the back of the house, being able to make changes with the kiosk. Like, we've added our own graphics. That was pretty easy to figure out. And stuff like that we can do on our own is great, and not having to wait for help.
The reporting.
Yep.
again, and both Jeff and I deal with the customer service, him on the accounting, but the customer service side, the tech support side of Embed is phenomenal. I mean, John, you and I being able to just shoot a text back and forth is something we definitely didn't have with Socoa. And we appreciate that, even being little bitty players. I mean, and doing stuff, we run into great relationships. We told you David in tech support, through a weird little hang up we were having on the kiosk, we ended up having a great relationship and friendship with him. But yeah, I would recommend it up and down and left and right. And yeah, it's been fun. It's a fun relationship. That's part of it too, right? Yeah, we're all here to make money. You sell stuff, we make some money, but it's fun. We like talking to you guys and doing these kind of things.